Now, earlier in the day, we talked about there's a quality about America that's distinct from other nations that have gone authoritarian. That's our diversity. We have more diversity than any other, and we've gotten all these civil rights victories, and NGOs and states and all these checks and all these people that are used to opening up democracy and fighting for it. And I think that's a unique, special reason for hope.
I agree with that, and I think that another reason is America is, public opinion still matters a lot, and politics matter a lot. And there was this kind of psych job done after the election that this was this enormous groundswell mandate. He won the popular vote by less than Hillary Clinton won it in 2016. It's not like he won the election, and that frankly sucked. But it was not, Goldwater LBJ, it was not Nixon McGovern, it wasn't Reagan Mondale, it wasn't even Clinton Dole in '96. I mean, this was a very narrow victory in a very divided country amidst a kind of once in a generation, or once in a lifetime, hopefully, pandemic fallout. And so, yeah, I think that you gotta separate out these concentric circles of who the voters are that produce this election victory. There's the inner bullseye, which is the people that show up at the MAGA rallies. Then on the outside of that are basically people you might call sort of like new MAGA converts, like MAGA, hardcore MAGA people. They're the people that show up they're like 20% of voters. Sort of he can do no wrong. They're the people who in polling that's 80-20 of people disapproving of the pardons of the J6 folks, they're the 20%, right? And then on the next circle out are basically just partisan Republicans. I mean, the thing you gotta remember about this country is the nature of structural partisan polarization at this moment is that anyone nominated to be a major party presidential candidate has a floor of about 40%. Anyone in this room. I mean, literally. I really think this is mathematically true. Pick a name out of a hat, that person becomes a Democratic or Republican nominee, their floor is 40, right? So you've got the MAGA diehards, the sort of MAGA folks, the partisan Republicans, and then in that outer concentric circle are the people that didn't like the way the economy was, a mix of fears about immigrants, whatever that sort of mix of people who are the least attached to politics, right? That outer ring, but none of that together to me is a majority mandate for destroying the constitutional order and ending the American democratic project. That is not a popular thing. We all have, as a shared inheritance as Americans, no kings, right? A defining feature, a pretty central one, a kind of day one of first grade American history thing. No kings. And he wants to be a king, and I don't think we're gonna stand for it.